Kick the tires.
We're back for episode, was it 92, Fred? 92?
Yeah, 92.
Of the Idiot Circle. I'm the czar.
Oh,
I'm Mike.
I'm
Fred. I'm Fred. Wiener liquor.
Rob's not on the show, so Rob's gone.
Yeah, he's in North Carolina. He can't get any internet.
Well, we should have good ratings then if Rob's not on the show.
Yeah, this is actually Brock with a Rob mask on, because you can tell because he's drinking wine.
What's wrong with Brock going on his phone? Just going on his phone regular.
He doesn't know how to do that.
He's
just an
chump.
engineer. I mean, I expect him to figure that out.
He wears visors, Tim.
Right.
I mean, he's a visor wearing guy.
What's they say? You got champ or chump? Man, you a chump.
Yeah,
Chump.
you is a chump.
Is that what he does, Mike? He's an engineer.
I think so. Yeah.
You know what kind?
He
I
can't
don't
even
know.
tell engineer.
Sanitary.
He's got his own hat and everything. Goes, whoo, whoo.
I don't know. I think
He says, "Where did you send the invite?" He just sent a message. Send it to him. Maybe he can come on his phone.
Oh,
I sent it to his att.net email.
Text it to him.
I'll text it to him. Hold on.
Good God.
You're not very smart. You're not very smart.
I'm not smart.
I sent it to his prodigy.net email.
Yeah, his
Yeah, his send it to his
GoDaddy account.
His AOL.com.
yeah, his
email
MySpace account.
It's hopeless.
GoDaddy.
Yeah, I sent it to your MySpace. I messaged you on MySpace. Fuck.
Yeah, to his GoDaddy.
Yeah, GoDaddy.
Bravo, look. What's that say?
It
Says
says
you're an asshole.
Island Town.
It says squeeze my nipples. I think.
Yeah.
Island
Yeah.
Town.
You're not gonna believe this, but I already ruined my shirt.
You did?
I got bleach or something all over it.
That sucks,
Oh my
man.
gosh.
Yeah.
Jamie was just talking about it.
Sure,
Yeah.
you weren't using it for something else, like a towel at night?
Maybe.
Oh,
Next
boy.
Thursday, boys. Next Thursday, steak dinner.
Steak dinner
Yes,
at the Lucky's.
Fred, you're out? You're not going?
No, I'm out.
What
He's
the
out.
fuck?
He always
Hey.
talks about, hey, we never get together, this and that.
Oh,
We're getting
you know what,
together, and now
Rob? Suck my ass.
Hey, Fred. B. Arthur called. She wants that shirt back.
Oh, really? That's funny.
Is that a salmon? Is it coral?
Yeah,
What is it?
Yes,
coral?
it is a coral. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Gosh.
That would
No
match
way.
my Yeti cooler. I have a Yeti cooler that color.
Cool.
Oh, your wonderful president's on TV right now trying to defend his honor.
Who's that?
Merry Thanksgiving, everybody.
He's on right now. Swear to God, he's on right now.
Jackie's here and she's watching it.
Yeah. And he's probably going,
Jackie, you want to come in
I
and
don't know
say
what
hi
to
to
do
the
with my
guy?
hands.
They want to say hi to you. Well, she says no.
He's probably talking about his golf
He's
golf
probably saying,
game and
Listen,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
listen. You know how I feel about the Democratic Party, but I hate when they go after him because it's not his fault anymore. He's an old man, and it just feels like bullying when they're picking on him now. We need to get past him.
since when are you not a fan of bullying, Rob?
Yeah,
I
Jesus
don't-
Christ.
That-
Weren't you the one that just said that B. Arthur just called and wanted
Right.
to Hey, you know what? You should just
But you
develop
can-
your own
but you
party
can
called the
defend-
Hypocrite
But you can
Hypocrite
defend.
Party.
You can defend yourself.
Yes,
I mean,
do.
if you
Kenny?
go after someone who can defend themselves, that's different.
Yeah,
Shut up, man.
Tim's really into
Shut
it.
up,
Look,
man.
look at him. He's so into it. You can see his
He's already,
nose hairs.
he's already messing up.
Well, no shit. How do you know? How do you know when Biden's messing up? His fucking mouth is open.
They shouldn't put him on TV
No.
anymore. Listen, it's like,
It's time to put him out to pasture, bro.
Well, hey, this is the perfect time where they need to have age limits. Because it's bad enough when you saw Mitch McConnell and that was it the Weinstein lady who was in a
rehearsed.
wheelchair.
This
You know,
is
she
all
looked like-
rehearsed.
She looked at like if she was at Weekend and Bernie's and people were, just so she could get her hand to vote. I mean, just give up your seat already.
65. That should be it. 65, you're done.
Jesus, we're almost 65, guys.
That's
We're not
okay.
far away.
It's okay. I mean, what is a 80 or 85-year-old person? How do they relate to like a 20, 30, or even a 40-year-old? They can't. They can't. They're just fucking
Well, I
ancient,
can't
man.
relate to a 25-year-old person. Have
Right.
you talked to a 25-year-old person lately?
Well, yeah, my
Well,
daughter.
you used to date 25-year-olds just
Oh,
a couple of years ago, motherfuckers. So
Oh, Fred with the zing zang.
Just make
Nice.
sure nobody heard you.
hey, I give it.
Fred, that was awesome, dude.
Is that really a burn though?
Oh, did I poke the bear tonight?
Yeah, I
Did
mean, that was probably his quickest, best comeback I've heard in like 6 months. Nice
Yeah.
job, Fred.
Well, yeah, it's because it's been 6 months since we did a show, fuckers.
man.
He's on tonight. He is on
Jesus
tonight.
Christ, look at him, 2 in a row. What a,
Well, what do you expect when you're not working? You get to sleep a lot, and you get
Maybe you should-
No,
there's
just kidding.
that. There's
You
that.
need to wear the salmon shirt more often. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Nice. Tim, you got a little
Jesse
sun there, buddy.
Slater wants that shirt.
Yeah, I did.
Who does?
Jesse Slater.
Who's Jesse
Is that
Slater?
JC Slater?
JC
Or
Slater.
are you talking about AC Slater from
AC
Save-
Slater. You got it wrong first too. You said JC. Oh wait. it's
Well,
a-
there is a JC Slater.
who?
He
What
played
the
football.
fuck
He
are you
played
guys
for
talking
he
about?
played for AC Slater from Saved by the Bell. Mario Lopez.
Oh, I don't. I'm not
Yeah.
up. I'm not up on
Wardo.
my Saved by the Bell.
Wardo,
Either,
Yo.
well,
give us
kids.
an update. What's going on? How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah,
Yeah, no issues.
no issues.
No. I've developed a knee issue for some reason. I don't know what I did. I did something.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I can relate to you old fucks with the knee issues.
Yep.
But I don't know what I did. I have no idea. But it's just for some reason it started being sore. I don't know.
I don't know. Is it being on your hands and knees begging and grabbing with Dammy to be able to do things outside of, or is it from crawling around at your camper underneath fixing things or something?
Fuck, I don't fix nothing, bro.
Okay.
You know, Mike, when you watch Tim walk, it's like watching the Oompa Loompas walk.
It's actually
Remember the Oompa Loompas?
it's a good point. It's almost like
the
if you
bow-legged
think like a mechanical
waddle.
steampunk
You guys laugh. You guys laugh. Okay,
like
laugh. Go ahead.
an action figure or something, like a steampunk action figure. That's
What
what
you
he
mean, like
walks
Stretch Armstrong?
It's just kind of all disconnected.
Yeah.
Rob, I have to ask you a serious question.
Yeah.
Folks, did you pay for that haircut tonight?
I hope not. I think it
Holy
was
cow.
I think
Hey,
it was free
you
at
need
the
him.
diner.
Yeah.
You got a
Yeah,
bowl of
you need
soup
him.
and a
You need
haircut.
You need
Tim,
to talk to Jackie about
show me your
fixing
hair. Tim, show me your hair.
Show me your hair.
Show me your hair. No,
Don't
I'm-
break your
the
don't break your
hair.
neck.
I'm
trying to
talking
show it to-
about the hair, the one.
Hey,
you
I just went and seen Lisa. She cut it off. She zipped it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
well,
look like
that's
you look like the
Lisa's
middle-aged
fault.
Gerber baby.
Tim, you got three pieces of hair. The rest is lint.
Lint.
Yeah.
Tim, you got more hair on your eyebrows than you got on top of your head.
Yeah,
do.
and inside
and
your,
your
ears,
nose.
Fred.
In your nose.
Leads the league in those hairs.
Yes. Every time he sneezes, he looks like a party favor.
Tim's
Yeah.
got some sun, man. I mean, he's got more sun than Rob, and Rob lives in fucking Florida.
Well,
Yeah,
let's see.
something
What are
great.
you doing, Tim?
I did a boat ride on Sunday. Was out in it most of the day.
Oh.
Nice.
So went out with some friends out in the bay. It was good. It was about 4 or 5 hours. It was a beautiful day. So just got back a little later than I wanted to. Then I couldn't sleep and I had to get up early. You know how that goes.
just a boat ride or fishing or?
No, just went for a boat ride, hung out,
Okay.
So it's
Well,
cool.
Where'd you go to the moot?
Not to the moot, somewhere like off of there. There was a family area, a bunch of people were, so we hung out. It was good. That's good.
Who's a fan of the moot? I'm not a fan of the moot.
No,
What's the
no,
moot?
Muscamoot Bay.
Oh,
it's,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
it's
yeah.
like,
nasty.
you know,
There's
there's
a lot
like 6,000 boats there and they're all together and people are in the water and they're, you know, it's like, it's kind of like Jobby Nooner, but they do it every fucking weekend. And during the week, it's just, I don't know. There's just too many people in one area at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
yeah,
I'm
if
getting
you're-
old or something. I
Well, if
don't
you
know.
remember back in when we were in school, the moot was kind of a quiet type place, family stuff.
No,
And
that was the mute, not the moot.
yeah, yeah, and Gull Island was the big area where everybody put their boats, and that's where Jabby Nooner is now. Everybody, said, well, hey, let's move over to the moot, and they kind of just took it over. So I fortunately, I mean, I've never been to the moot on my boat. I haven't. The farthest I've been on my boat is right in front of the state park in Algonac.
You're not
and
missing anything.
I'm sure I'm
Don't
not,
waste your
but,
time going down there.
No.
it's all good.
Yeah.
But,
All right, I got a topic.
All right.
You ready?
all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Brace yourselves. Give me your best opinion on, because you're gonna laugh about this, right? Because I don't watch NBA basketball. I don't.
God.
Oh God.
You know that.
I
So,
don't either.
but give me your overall plus or minus 0 to 10 rating of the WNBA now that they're getting more TV time, and we got these girls that are leading the pack. Give me your opinion. Ready, set, go. Whoever wants to go.
I'll start. Next.
I think
No.
it's good for the sport. I haven't watched any of it, but it's
No.
becoming more popular. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
more involved. I mean, Mo played basketball. Mo was following, the college, ranks, and then this Caitlin Clark and these other group of girls that come through in the draft. It was kind of, hyped up a little bit. Now they're playing some games, and they're putting some seats, putting some rear ends in the arena, and it seems to be working well.
Well, hopefully they start paying them because what does Caitlin
Yeah.
Clark make, like 75 grand a year?
No,
she got
no.
a big contract and she got a big Nike deal.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm talking about from her salary. I'm not talking about
she
endorsement.
got 775,000 is what she got, and then
Over
she's
how
got
many years?
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you
Yeah,
that
I think
but
it's
her
around,
endorsement-
it's under 100,000 a year they get paid. Look it up, man. I ain't shitting you.
But I mean, up until this year, Mike, they didn't make any money. They only got like 22 people in every stadium in the seats.
Right.
Well, then there was
Now they're finally doing that. I'll tell
Yeah.
you. So, not this last women's NCAA championship. The one before is when I discovered Caitlin Clark, and I was like, "This girl's amazing." And I was watching a game, and they said she's actually 30% better from the 3-point line than Steph Curry. And I'm like, "No, that can't be true." And I watched her, and she drained every three. And I'm like, "Oh my God, she's amazing." So I watched a lot of Iowa basketball this past year.
Yeah, sure did.
And then I discovered by watching, just for her, she's not the only one. There's I watched 15 girls that were amazing. And I realized their game is better than any men's game. It's better than the
No
NBA.
question.
It's better than the men's college game. It's a more pure style of basketball. So I would rather watch that than
Yeah.
any men's basketball.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's not all dunking and stuff, right?
They
So
play defense.
They have to know how to shoot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Good
good.
point. So you're gonna start watching
I do. I
W-
watch
WNBA?
I've watched 2 or 3 Fever games, and yeah.
Didn't they just was it in Vegas that they broke the all-time record of attendance at their game? It's the largest crowd they ever had at that arena.
Yeah,
in
400.
for
I'm
anything.
kidding.
Oh,
But and the thing is you have all these girls, they all resent Caitlin Clark, and And
Well, no,
she-
half of them. And then the other half
She
will
went
really
through-
understand
went
that
through a little
she's
hard
changing.
knocks.
Yeah.
She went through a little hard knocks with them. They were rough on her.
Well, it's
Yeah.
it's stupid of them because she's the one that's
she's
bringing
going to
more
help them
people
get
in the
more.
seats,
Yeah,
and
they're the
gonna
ones
get
that are
paid
going to get more. They're going to get paid more because of
Well,
what she brings.
They were doing buses. Now they're doing airplanes. Now you got good food on the road, good food in the clubhouses, and everything is a plus because these girls have brought some notoriety to the league. And now, yep, okay. Now they're getting hard fouled a little bit. They're talking trash. They're pushing, shoving, but they're breaking now. It's calmed down a little bit. I mean, if I'm an owner of the team, I say, hey, you don't like it, you can leave because they're paving the way for you guys. I mean, it's
Oh.
it's
right?
If you're a coach of the other team, you tell your players, do not hurt her.
Yeah,
Because she
don't-
goes
don't
away,
play hard,
the money
play
goes
hard.
away.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
the league was putting their foot down a little bit, and all these personal fouls. It was kind of just getting out of hand.
So, Rob,
And what I
you
liked
were-
about it is she didn't bitch. I mean, she
Yeah.
basically just kept her nose to the grindstone,
Yeah.
said, I heard her in a couple interviews. It's part of the
Yep.
game. I understand that.
Yeah, she's classy,
Yeah.
that's for
She
sure.
wrote it out. She wrote it out.
So you were saying, Rob, they're not making money, but think of a team like, I don't know, in the NFL, Jacksonville Jaguars. Do they make a lot of money? They pay
Probably
their
not.
players a lot of money. How are
Well,
they? How can
here's-
they afford to fucking survive?
Here's where the small market pro teams make money is in the TV deals and the merchandising. And sometimes it's not about just, oh, look at this.
This
Look at this.
What are we looking at?
Grandpa
Look what's
Brock.
going on.
Huh?
Boom.
What up, fellas?
Rock star.
Grandpa Brock.
Where
Brock.
is he?
I'm not seeing them.
Well, he's on, but he's there.
There.
Oh, there
look
he
at
is.
that.
What's going on?
He's wearing a hat.
Yeah, look at this guy.
What?
Ooh.
It's not cut off on the top.
Yeah, it's
Not a
weird,
vice.
isn't it?
Not a visor?
I'm not used to. Is this Brock and I'm looking at here?
It's odd.
It's the bully.
Wow.
It is. It's the
Crazy.
bully.
Oh,
It's
The
bully.
bully.
It's
Yeah,
the
the bully.
bully.
Yeah.
I'm
The
glad
Broad
you're here,
Street
Brock.
bully.
We were
I
just
didn't
talking
know
about-
so
They were picking on me, Brock. They were
We
picking
were just
on
talking about your favorite sport, Brock. WNBA.
Oh yeah, I love that Caitlin Clark. She's awesome.
There you go. See,
There you go. That's what we're talking about.
even Brock is talking about Caitlin Clark, and you don't watch that shit.
You cannot help but know her name. That's in everything.
That's right.
It's great. I think it's great.
Right.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's without her they would have nothing because they're actually putting seats in the butts in the seats.
Speaking of butts in the seats, what are you drinking there? Yingling? It looks like.
Who you got?
Yingling. I'm in Alabama.
See, I could tell by the bottle it was a Yingling.
Are you in
that?
Greenbow?
Yeah, I suggest you go back to Greenbow, Alabama.
Bama.
You have about 15 Dr. Peppers?
So I got a million Black Panther party.
What's the temperature down there,
I
Brock?
got plenty.
How
I
hot
got
is it?
plenty.
What's the
It's
temp?
it was like 90 today, I think.
Woo.
What about you, Rob?
Temperature wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was in North Carolina, which was a little cooler all week, and I just got home tonight, and it's 96 with 85% humidity. There's
Fuck
no doubt about
me.
that.
Tell your hair's
Sideways.
your hair's out of place today.
You're having a bad hair day.
They're giving me crap about my hair, Brock. Is it because you and I and Fred and Mike have hair and Tim has no hair? Is that what it
I
is?
could grow it out. I just have.
Oh, you can
I like
grow
Oh,
it
you can
hair
grow it
out.
out. Okay, and you're
That
6 foot
could
tall
grow.
too. Jesus
All right,
Christ.
I'll grow it out. I'll grow it out for the next one.
Oh,
Yep, you look like a middle-aged Gerber baby.
10 feet tall and bulletproof.
He said it was hair, Brock. I said I think it's just a little fuzz and lint up there. He
She
takes
cuts it
dryer
with she
stuff.
does she does cut
in
it
the
with a
blender.
number one, boys. She cuts it with a number one.
Right down to the wood.
Right down.
to the wood.
right down to the wood.
Me too, Tim.
Oh, that Tim.
Classic.
Got
I need a haircut for sure.
Shut up. Best comeback ever.
I love
Shut
when
up.
Where you
it's
at, Fred? In the
Tim
closet?
did. He said the same thing.
The same thing. No, I'm in the
Closet.
I'm in the man cave. It's under construction.
Yeah, it
He,
looks like it. Yeah, it looks.
He's about to come out of the closet.
It looks like the man bucket.
The man.
Hey, Eddie Munster just
He's
called. He
wearing-
wants his
he's wearing-
haircut back.
He's
The
wearing,
chump, the chum
wearing
bucket.
salmon today.
Hey,
Salmon.
Adolf Hitler
Salmon.
just called me, wants his hair cut back, Fred. What do you got?
Hey,
Put that little thing right there.
Well, funny story about that. So we're walking through the aisle.
Funny
of-
story about Hitler.
A lot of funny
We're
stories
walking-
about Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, get this. So we're walking through, just walking through GM, and I see this guy, and he's got an Adolf Hitler. I mean, literally the perfect Adolf Hitler mustache. I'm like, what the fuck is that guy? Exactly. I'm like, what the fuck is
Nice.
that guy thinking? So we're walking back the other way. I'm like, that guy's asking for trouble. And I'm like, what? I'm saying all this bad shit. And then we get up close to him. Well, the other way, I'm like, get really close to him. It's a fucking birthmark.
Ah,
Ooh.
I'm like,
mole,
oh, I
mole,
feel like an
mole,
asshole.
mole.
Don't I look like the asshole?
I felt so bad.
Oh.
Hey, he kept his head up.
Boy, this guy's got some balls. Oh, birthmark.
Oh, birth defect.
Yeah. He's got a hair lip and
Okay,
a
wait a minute.
birthmark.
Hey, did you guys not just see Timmy walk away? That looks like more of a closet than what I'm in.
Let's see it
What's
again.
he in?
No, this is a barn.
Yeah,
Well-
his is a pole barn.
Yeah, but
Which-
I got my Jaws poster. It's Shark Week, by the way, guys. So
Well, you put your
Yeah.
broom
Yeah.
and
Hey,
you,
Fred,
you
why
move.
don't
At
you go
least you
play in
move
the
your
water
broom
then?
and at least you move your broom and mop out of the way.
What's that?
At least you moved your broom and mop out of the way before we did the show.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Brock, do you think men should wear a color like that? What Fred's wearing, the shirt? Is that a man color?
Absolutely.
Oh, it
Especially if
is.
we're wearing a visor that color.
Visor. Yeah. You know what? He should wear the visor upside down backwards. You ever
Oh,
seen
yeah.
people do that?
It's like a rally cap.
Fucking
I
upside
think
down
it
and
was,
backwards, so it's sticking out like that in the back. This is so fucking.
Oh, you guys are so bad. Oh God,
What's your point?
I don't have a point.
Did Pauly Shore used to wear it like that?
Pauly,
Yeah, I think you're right.
Oh
Yeah.
God, was it Pauly
And
Shore?
and Carrot Top, I think, did that.
Oh
too.
God,
Show
Carrot
of hands who's in for the Super Bowl if Lions go. Oh, Brockster's in. Yeah, Tim's in.
Tim's
Oh,
teetering.
Oh, I love it.
Fred.
Brockster's in.
I don't, I mean, yeah, it'd be fun. I'd be like historical, but man, you can't beat the front row seat that you got watching on TV.
Yeah, you can.
Well, how about this? Because the tickets right now are starting at 5,000 minimum for the Super Bowl.
That's
So
it.
maybe we just go to New Orleans to a tailgate, Super Bowl tailgate,
Yeah.
Lion tailgate there, and
No,
then the game.
I'll watch it on TV.
So I'm saying, rent a big ass fucking RV. Drive down there.
Who's gonna drive it?
Who wants to drive
Well, let's
18
see.
hours down to fucking New
You,
Orleans?
me, Mike, Rob.
I'm not going up to Michigan to drive down.
Hey, Fred, there's something you have to realize about guys like Rob and I. We travel all the time. There's no fucking way we're driving for 18 hours anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm flying.
yeah, I could get that. I could use an example of when we went to Meadville, and Fred goes, "Hey, by the way, just let me know if you want me to drive." He slept 13 hours in the back of his
That's not true, you
in
fuckwad.
his, in his underwear, tidy
It's
white.
not
He
true. It's
passed
12,
out.
12 and a half
Drank.
hours.
drank
Yeah.
all the beer and passed out. Ask Chris Phelan.
That sounds about right.
You're so full of fucking shit. You
Yeah,
fucking-
we'd pull out. You guys would be cracking the beers. Fucking Fred would be 12 beers in. Hey, you guys want me
Yeah.
to drive?
Yeah, you want
no,
me to
Fred.
drive?
Can you pull over? I got
Alright.
pissed.
Yeah, fucking forward, I gotta- yeah, no.
Oh,
I
that's
drove-
funny.
I drove down there, and I drove the majority of the way back. I drove to
You?
Ohio.
Are a liar.
This sounds like a
Not
presidential
liar.
debate. I did
Yeah.
all this. No, I did all this.
Liar.
Let's not be childish.
Yeah, come on, Tim.
I put Coca-Cola
Oh,
in
hey,
all the drinking fountains. Don't forget who did that.
Yeah.
Although it was clutch that we did drive a motorhome, because when we got there, our hotel rooms were not ready. We slept in the motorhome.
No, we stay
Hi.
in the we
Hello,
stay in the
how are
campground, you
you?
dumbass.
Good. How are you?
My beautiful
Hi.
daughter Jessie
Good.
handed me
Hi.
a beer. Isn't that nice?
Wow, what a daughter.
Oh,
She just
is that
bought
the
a new
one that just
house.
had the baby?
No.
Oh,
So we were in North Carolina. My daughter in North Carolina had the baby, and then we went here in Huntsville. They just bought a house, so we're at their house.
Huntsville. Nice.
Tell
You
us
have three
about the
kids. You have
baby.
3 kids.
Yeah.
I thought you only had 2.
What? Nice job, Fred.
Oh,
Nice
did
job.
Kendra- Did Kendra win that bet, Fred? He was arguing so bad
Oh.
with her on the phone the other day. Like, he's like, no, he has a daughter named this. And Fred's like, he does not. He only has one daughter, and her name is this. I can't remember.
Oh no, it's three. So look at this is. I'll deflect it for you, Fred. So this is their new backyard. Pretty badass.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
What is
Oh, I
that?
like the- I like
a
the,
pergola? That's
yeah.
a pergola over there?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It
Yeah.
is beautiful. Nice outdoor fan.
I'm proud of you,
Yeah.
bro. You made advancements in technology. You come off your phone, got on your phone. I like it.
Brock, tell us about the new grandbaby. Come on, give it up.
He's
Oh,
beautiful.
it's a
little
boy.
Little boy, what's his
Beautiful
name?
little boy.
Brock Jr.
No, Easton
East-
Hayes. Easton Hayes
Easton.
Rodriguez.
I like
Nice.
it.
Nice name. I like
And
that.
Easton was born how big? How many pounds?
6 pounds 3 ounces.
6 pounds 3 ounces. And he's your daughter's. It's not your son, it's your daughter. Yep.
My daughter, yep.
Okay. And
Alyssa.
Alyssa, yep. Yeah,
the
so
daughter was just there. Was who?
that's Jessica, my youngest.
Oh, Fred, you're in deep ass trouble, brother.
Hey,
Deep ass
mum's the
trouble.
word, boys. Don't say a word.
When was he born, Brock?
Way to
4th of
Ju-
July.
4th of July.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was at Brock's, and Alyssa and Julie were talking on the phone,
Yep.
and she was already overdue, and she goes, I think they're going to induce me here pretty quick, and so 4th of July. So, well, hey, you have the baby on the 4th of July. That's awesome. They go, oh yeah. He goes, they're going to do it at like 8:00 at night, but I don't think I'm going to be able. It's probably going to go into the next day. So obviously it didn't.
Nice.
Nope.
Yeah, that's cool. That's awesome. Congratulations, man. Your
Well,
thank you,
babies
guys.
bring a whole different realm to everything, don't they?
Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we are extremely blessed.
Yeah, that's awesome,
Is
brother.
this your first grandchild, Brock?
Yeah.
Nice.
Grandpa Brock.
Grandpa.
Gramps.
4th of July.
Love-
That's my brother's birthday.
Is
So
it
let me
really?
ask. So Brock, are you guys gonna have like nicknames like Papa or Nana? Or are you guys gonna, or what's the scoop? What are you guys gonna be called?
Is it's
Grandpa
funny
Bully?
you should ask that because I'm like, well, I was thinking that everybody just gets called grandpa. When then now it's a thing, everybody's got to be called something, right? And so and they said, well, what do you want to be called? I'm like, grandpa. I'm like, no, you can have a name. Like, well, you can call me sir, or he can call me
Call him
G-Dad.
Czar.
You better
You
not
can
say
you
Czar.
can call me
motherfucker.
Ray.
You better
You
not
can
say
call me
Czar.
Jay.
You better not say Czar.
No, I said sir or G-Dad.
G-Dad.
Girl
G-Dad.
dad. Girl dad.
Well,
And
they're
of course-
gonna call you what they want to call you. Right?
Exactly. That's what I hear.
Now, she's Alyssa's married to Yvonne LaCroix's daughter or son.
Yeah.
So
That
and
is
that's Abel and
Arts.
and-
It's Arts.
Art,
Arts.
oh,
son.
Art,
Art.
Art.
And Von.
Art and Yvonne.
Yep.
Okay.
Mm.
Yep. And they're
So
extremely.
you're right,
happy.
Brock. You'll say, I want him to call me grandpa. I want to call, and the next thing you know, they call you Lumpa or something. You never know what's
It
going
could
on.
be anything.
It could be anything. But you'll love it no matter what it is.
He won't be able to say Brock. He'll start calling you Bubba.
Yeah, that's fine
Hi.
too.
Or Bach or
Hi, Bubba.
the R's
Or-
are hard. The R's are hard, so maybe Bach will be.
Bach or-
Yeah.
Bach.
Papa's easy. That's one of the easier ones.
That's
what
awesome.
my granddaughter calls me as Papa. And
I
then she
call my
calls-
granddaughter Papa.
Yeah, and my kids call my dad Papa, so it's a little confusing when we're both in the room. But she calls Tammy Nini.
Nini?
I don't know why. Yeah, we say Granny. We want her to say Granny, like Grammy, or actually Grammy Tammy. We were joking, but she calls her Nini for whatever reason. I don't know. So she's Nini and I'm Papa. You'll be whatever they call you, Brock.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Man, I gotta grab my charger. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Continue on.
Okay.
All right,
Continue
talk-
on.
Well, thank
amongst
you. Thank you,
yourselves.
Brock.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
talk
your
amongst
Oh, you got up. Oh my
yourself.
God.
All right, let's make fun of him when he gets back.
Let's make fun of him now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So,
He's such a bully.
yeah, well, he's a bully. He's a bully.
We make fun of him when he's 1,000 miles away.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Brock, though, he's got a nice little setup in his backyard.
Does
I
it?
think the idiot circle boys should in September should probably go
Well,
back
well,
there and
Well,
have it.
tell us about that. You were driving around and you get a text from Brock say, "Come on over and have."
I went down to get my hair cut, and
That's
the
for
last-
the Adolf Hitler.
And the funny thing is, there was 3 times I texted him. I said, "Hey, I saw you and Julie on the porch, and I was just going by." And he's like,
Yeah, I saw
Hey,
you from my
fucker.
binoculars.
He's
You
like,
can get the garage door shut back up.
he goes, "God damn it! Next time you stop." So I was down there and I said, "Hey, are you at home?" He's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Stop by and have a beer." I'm like, "All right." So I stopped over there and walked in the backyard, and he's got a pretty nice setup.
Nice. He texted Brock and said, "I see you on the porch," and Brock immediately went in the house.
Brock, while you were gone, he invited us all over to your house. In
Yeah.
September. I don't know if you
Just
know
like
that.
he invited himself over. He invited us
That's
over
fun.
too.
Well, he yelled at me the last time I told him. I said, "Hey, Kendra and I drove by his house, and they were sitting on the porch, and he's like, 'God damn it! Next time you better stop.'" And I'm like, "Sorry." So I said, "Hey, what are you doing? Are you at home?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, I'm in town." He goes, "Well, come on over and have a beer." So I did. I come around the corner. He lives where Andy and Amy Shorkey used to live, on Urban Drive there.
Urban Drive.
Yep. And I walk back there, and he's got a tiki bar with a grill in it. He's got a tiki bar with with a fucking 80-inch, 75-inch television.
65, but who's
Okay, Colin, hey, I'm trying to make you sound. I'm trying to make
Okay,
it
cool.
This big.
Yeah, and he's got the Kenny Chesney music going on. You can hear he's got the waves going on. He's got like the the screen where the water's rolling in. Fuck you, McConnell. God damn it. You fucking look like
To be so mean to
Yeah.
Tim.
Hey, Brock, doesn't he look like somebody that used to be at Impact when you worked there?
That's why we love Timmy.
Yeah, that's right. Yep. That's why I invited him on the show. Good, Timmy. Good.
Fred, you and I played a lot of touch football in the Shorkeys' front yard and across that field across the street back in the day.
Oh yeah, and
Did a
played
lot
baseball.
of touching.
And how great were you guys?
Right up his ass.
We played fucking tackle football in the street. You guys played fucking touch football.
We were Urban Drive. We were it was a little more
No,
civil.
we played.
Little touchy.
No, the only thing I remember about that is Fred, the kid who lived across the street, the little Deshane kid, when someone pushed him down in football in that field by your mom's, and the dog shit went right up his nose.
That wasn't him.
Oh,
That
who
was
that?
that was Dean Hart's brother David.
Oh
Oh.
boy.
Oh,
We were
Oh
playing.
man, that was gross. It was just.
I mean the
wet
dog.
and-
I mean the dog just. It was. We were
It
playing.
just shit.
We were
Oh.
playing.
It
We
was
were
fresh
playing.
shit.
Yeah, playing Ghosts in the Graveyard, like or whatever.
Is that what
Yeah.
we were doing?
Yeah, and
sounds like a
he'd
great
run the corner
topic.
and
Let's talk about shit
Dean-
stories.
Dean's running after him, and he's right there, and he shoves him, and he
Oh.
shoved him, and he went, boom, boom,
You're playing
You
flag.
can't-
I mean,
in
flag
his
football.
mouth, up his
Oh, it
nose.
was so gross.
He was
And it
puking
went-
and screaming,
Up his ass.
puking and screaming
That's
all
where
the
it came from.
way.
Next.
Yeah,
It still makes me ill.
Dude, like dog shit is the worst smell. It's the
Oh,
yeah.
worst
it
fucking
is.
smell.
Hit it with
it
the
was-
lawnmower. Hit it
Tim,
with the
it
lawnmower.
wasn't
It's the
hard.
worst.
It was like still wet. And
Wet.
it was all over his
It,
face.
it
like-
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't Tootsie. It was like a mud pie.
Yeah.
It wasn't Tootsie. It was like peanut butter.
Yes,
No,
it was
yes.
like peanut butter
Yeah, it was not good.
Fuck. That's
all
disgusting.
over his face, dude.
In his mouth, up his nose.
In his mouth.
Oh, what?
Eyelids
Yes.
covered.
Oh yeah.
This is getting worse as you guys keep talking.
I know.
Yeah,
It was,
no.
In his
horrible.
ears.
It was
up his
45
ass.
years ago, and I can't get the image out of my mind, Brock.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Of course, he had shit in his face, and we had pee in our pants because we were laughing so fucking hard.
So that's where the phrase shit faced came from.
Well, that
That was
They're like, David, no, we mean drinking, not just fucking dive into a pile of shit, you dumbass.
that was probably one of the funniest things. The other one, we were playing baseball in my yard, and David Gunderson was going back to catch a fly ball, and he tripped, and he went in the ditch was filled with water, and he tripped, and he went into the ditch, and he skipped twice across the water before he went in, and we all just friggin' lost our
Did he
minds.
catch it?
laughing. No.
Oh fuck. That would have made it worth it.
But
Yeah.
he literally skipped across the water. It was hilarious. But back to Brock's place, man. I'm telling you, he's got a nice little paradise back there. It's like, hey, why even go to the bar? Just have a couple people. Hey, it's funny because he had a couple of friends pop over, and when I left, the Gillettes showed up right as I left, and I text Brock. I said, Jesus, now the Gillettes are stopping at your house. Yeah,
It's
so
funny. We have been having a pretty big, probably about 10 people show up, and I'm like, I didn't even know that anybody was coming over, but they just stopped
beautiful
by.
thing. But you had like it's
Fred.
Well, you gotta
Yeah.
stop saying, hey, shit, next time you gotta stop over.
No, I like company.
No, I know that's code for don't fucking bother me. But most people don't know that.
right. But yeah, so
You're drinking, Brock. What is that?
It's
Coors Light? Is that Coors Light?
Stiegel grapefruit
Oh.
beer.
Oh.
Nice.
Man. What
Is
the
that
hell
like
happened to you?
German?
Yeah,
You can't
Eagle?
drink fruity beer, Brock.
That's a
You're like
Radler.
whiskey
Yeah,
drinker.
you can. You can do
No.
I
it.
can drink whatever.
Whiskey
I drink what I-
drinker.
I drink what I want.
Strange
I
human.
drink what I want.
I drink what I want.
I regret
Gotta-
a lot of it,
Yeah.
but I still do it.
I'm a real tough one, but I drink fruity beers.
Hey, if it's got
Yeah,
alcohol in
yeah.
it, fucking drink it.
Who knew?
NyQuil, who gives a fuck?
Who knew that Tim was so insecure and thin-skinned?
Some
That
bully,
he
some bully you are that you drink fruity beer.
Tim looks like he's holding his breath. and he's
Listen,
about to
he loves
explode.
his White Claws, and he's not going to make any bones about it.
That's right.
Yeah. Hey, Brock, just make sure when you're drinking, your pinky's up.
Rock, don't let him
He's a
fucking
mess.
get to
He's
you,
a
man.
mess.
Hey,
I'm fine.
Trust-
I'm fine.
trust me. There's been times where it got to the point where you're digging through your refrigerator. You got some buddies over, and you run out of beer, and you're like digging and finding, oh, what's this? When you dig way back in your refrigerator, oh, hey, let's drink this. And
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, oh God,
Done that. Been there,
Yeah,
done
yeah.
that.
Jesus,
Fucking
you almost get to the
Raspberry
point.
vodka in the freezer.
Yep. You almost get so bad that you're gonna drink the vanilla extract out of the kitchen.
I never
Listen.
got that bad.
That's
Um,
what they call fishing. That's what's called
Jackie and
fishing
I,
in the
about
cooler.
a year and a half ago, go to this rooftop bar in Bradenton, right on the water. And we're sitting up there, and I get a drink. She gets a drink, and this young kid next to me, he gets this drink that comes. It's lavender color, and it has an orchid in it. And I make a comment, and the bartender's right there, a young girl, to Jackie. And I knew the young bartender would hear about, like, my day, you guys would never drink a drink like that. Oh my God, they both read me the fucking riot act. Like, that's not right. You can't act like that. People have the right to choose, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, geez.
Okay, sorry. And when I give you your tip, I just want to make sure, is your name Karen?
Ooh.
Let me see my
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably not right
So-
for me to make a comment like that, right, Mike? But I don't know, some guy
But-
at a bar
Say-
drinking a lavender drink with a purple orchid in it.
Well,
You can say whatever you want. Just they can say whatever they want to.
right. They can
Right.
say fuck you, and you can laugh about it. Just
Right.
say, dude, I'm just joking anyway. Who cares? You
Yeah.
can drink
Rock,
whatever
when
you
coming
want.
home?
Huh?
Rock, when you coming home?
Well, welcome back to the conversation.
Yeah, Tim. Yeah.
Next.
What was that, Tim?
What did Biden have to say, Tim?
When are you coming
Oh
home?
God.
Oh, I'm a better golfer than you are, Tim, for sure.
For sure.
Hey, I'll do longest drive with anybody. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're done. Whatever,
So
dude.
anyway,
Whatever, dude. Anybody.
We'll be home
I will
Sunday.
tear your ass up.
Oh yeah, I'll tear your ass up. Yo.
Let's not
I
get
can golf with-
childish, guys.
Hey,
you
I
two
can
do-
golf
honestly-
one-handed and beat you.
Oh, did you hear that? One-handed.
One-handed. He's got another competition.
Oh,
Yeah.
another one. We got enough. You got enough property. Tim will fucking line it up in the back. He's one-handed, and you get to.
Yep.
And my money's on Tim.
Yeah, well, one-handed. Yeah, probably.
But
Why'd you
we
make
said
the
he
statement?
could do
Yeah.
one-handed.
Why'd you make the bet, you dumbass?
I didn't make a
Because
bet.
he thinks out his ass when somebody gets on. I could do better than that. I can shoot free throws. I can throw a baseball. I could
throw a cornhole.
Watch me throw this
I can
football
cornhole.
over those
Oh, I
mountains.
can play horseshoes. I can drive a
We had
boat
one
better. I can
state
ride a bike
coach
better.
would have put me in.
Cut grass
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
Grab a
But
steak off the
I
plate.
know I can't say the voice of the Mariners better.
Hey,
Really?
speaking of Fred, what did you decide on for a nickname on your mug?
Yeah. He still hasn't figured it out yet.
Well, hey, we're on the show. We might as well. Hey, it's a good thing, good topic.
You haven't
What do you
come
guys-
up with a
Oh,
nickname
you want
yet?
us to
Well,
give you
Oh
ideas? for
fuck!
this name?
Never mind.
I got
Never
one.
fucking
Yeah.
mind.
Perfect. All right,
Oh,
let's
fuck.
go.
I just thought about putting the
Douche
voice.
Holio.
Yeah, Doucholio or Douchebagistan, the king of Douchebagistan. I thought
Supreme,
about. I
Supreme
thought about.
leader of
Yeah.
Douchebagistan.
Yeah, I thought about putting the voice go black. I thought
The
about
voice go black.
the voice of the Mariners go black.
Oh, that sounds a little racial.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hey, once you go black, you're gonna need a wheelchair. But
See, so Rob has already proven that you can't give yourself a nickname, but he did it and he put it
Yes.
on his mug anyway. So you can't give yourself a nickname.
I am the
That-
czar, Tim. I am the
See,
czar,
hey.
Mike. I am the czar, Brock. I am the czar, Fred.
okay.
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah.
Well-
I declare bankruptcy. Bankruptcy.
The
That's
best
not
one
how
is-
it works.
It
Well,
is self-proclaimed.
I mean, to be honest with you, I mean, I think Tim's was the easiest and probably one of the better choices was the WINZA 4.
Winza 4.
Yeah.
Wins for.
Here's my theory. If you have more than one nickname, you don't have a nickname.
Exactly.
Well,
I
the
don't
thing
have
is I've had. I mean,
Oh,
don't
no, no,
all of
more than
all of-
two, because you
all
might have
of us-
different circles of friends. If you
Oh,
have
fuck you,
more
Tim.
than two nicknames, you don't have a nickname.
Hey, all of us have had at least 5 or 6 nicknames in our lifetime.
Never. I don't have a nickname.
Okay, what is
Rockstar.
everybody on this call know? What's my nickname? What's
Ward-
my
Ward-
nickname?
Skinny.
Wardo.
Well,
Wardo.
they call you Wardo. I call you M-Dub.
Well, everybody
Skin-
call. I mean,
We
everybody
called you.
calls me.
We used to
Wardo.
call you Skinny.
Well, yeah, that was a fucking. You called me it. Nobody else did. Teachers would call me fucking Wardo.
Yeah,
That's my nickname. Period.
right.
That's it. That's the only choice.
Timmy's
There you go.
Timmy's is Stump, T Mac, Timmy Mac. I mean, he's had a bunch of them. Brock, you had Brock Star. You had Pedophile. You had wait a minute.
Rob
You
just
had-
makes up different
you had-
nicknames from every
Don't
fucking week.
forget-
That doesn't
Don't
count.
forget Bully.
Yeah, bully.
Grandpa.
But see, Tim's
The
got
man with
Tim's
the
got
visor.
Mac and T Mac. That's Mac is just abbreviation for T Mac. It's just a shortened
Right.
version. That's still the same nickname.
Okay.
Everybody referred to me in baseball as Mac. That was the way it went. Hey Mac,
Right.
hey Mac. All the time.
Who called you Stump? Was it Du Bois or Larry
Larry
Parrish? I mean,
His first girlfriend.
yeah, well, yeah. Tim can touch the sides of a tuna can. He just can't touch the bottom. No,
And you
that's
know
Joe
how?
Tenure. That was Joe Tenure. Rose.
Not very nice, Fred. Not very
that's
nice.
what-
Bully.
I forgot
Bully.
that was. I forgot that was
Calling you bully.
I
I
forgot
want
that
to know
was
how
Rose
Fred
Tenure.
knows that. How do you know that, Fred?
It was Rose Tenure talking about Joe Tenure.
Okay.
I know.
Back-
we were.
back-
Hey, we
that was
we
a
won our-
backtrack faster than fucking Deion Sanders there, man.
Yeah. Him and Warren Sapp. So, I've had a lot of nicknames throughout the years, but I mean, what have you called me, Mike?
Freddie.
Yes.
Freddie,
I always call you Freddie.
Tim,
Freddie.
Fred I,
Fred I.
Rob,
Freddie.
yeah, Freddie, Brock.
Fred.
See, so what the fuck am I supposed to do?
What's your name, son? My name is Fred.
Yeah.
Just keep
I
it
mean-
Fred Windsor. Just keep it Fred.
All you fuckers got nicknames except me. I got Fred Windsor. You got Wardo. We got the Czar. We got T-Mac.
Because you don't have a nickname.
Oh, don't worry.
That-
The owner,
we
the
just
owner
let
of the
you
store will
You just
accommodate
proved
you.
it to yourself. You don't have a fucking nickname.
All right, then I'll
What
just
am I
stick with what
supposed to put? If you don't know what you're supposed to put, you don't have a fucking nickname. Am I right, guys? Am I wrong?
Fred, don't feel bad. I don't have a nickname. So,
Rockstar.
that's okay.
I think Rockstar is the fucking coolest fucking nickname ever.
Rob just made that up last week.
Brock, did you get?
Yeah, it's
did
new.
you buy
It's
your
like
It
brand
sounds
new.
good though, doesn't it?
It kind of
Rob.
rolls off the tongue.
It does.
Brock,
Brock, did you
Because
buy-
all I can say is because the Brock.
Rockstar.
Yeah,
hey, you big
Yeah,
bully.
you gotta
did you
trill.
buy
You
your
gotta trill the
Rockstar.
R's. You gotta trill the R's.
yeah, but I like this. It's where the
Stop.
Brock is cooking.
Hey, bully,
Instead of the Rock.
bully.
But you don't need a nickname with a name like Brock, do you? I mean,
Rockstar.
it's
Bully
good.
Brock.
See, that
No,
You don't need it.
Bully.
my wife calls me broccoli.
Broccoli.
Broccoli Rob.
Sorry.
okay,
Who's your
That's
name?
gotta be it.
Sorry.
okay. So guys,
Broccoli
can we
star?
talk about
You're a
this real quick?
vegetable. That's what she's saying. You're a
Yeah.
vegetable.
Did you
Yeah.
buy your
that's
mug
what
yet,
she's saying.
Brock? Did you buy it
I'm a
yet?
stock.
Broccoli,
with a green-
I like that.
What's that, Tim? I know you want to say something, Tim. Hold on,
Did you,
everybody. Tim wants
did
to
you
say
end up
something.
buying your mug yet, you dumbass?
Oh, way to start a conversation.
Yeah. Bully. Bully.
Bully.
I think that's a no.
I
I think
haven't
that's a
been there
no.
yet.
Okay,
Okay.
so let me ask you, out of the 5 of us, okay, think about this. Who needs a nickname worse? Okay, you have Rob, you have Brock, you have Tim, and you have Mike. And then you have Fred. I mean, come on. I mean, who needs a nickname worse than I do out of the 5?
Put
My
on there,
name,
Fred.
hey, here's the
Freddie
sad
boy.
part. My name rhymes with every dirty limerick that you can possibly think. Hey, there once was a man named Fred, and work with it from there. Fred does this, but I couldn't do that to Tim. I can't say that to Rob or Mike.
Oh yeah, you can
Yeah,
say
man.
Mike rhymes
Camping
with
when-
Dyke and bike and
Fred is like something you would name your frog or something.
See?
Fred is something you would name your cockatiel if you had a cockatiel.
Yeah.
thanks.
Yeah,
Thanks.
exactly.
Teal.
But
Had
it's
to
a very
throw that
famous
word in there too.
cockatiel.
What's your
Thanks,
name,
Mike.
son? What's your name?
Very
Exactly.
famous cockatiel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to be on Beretta.
I think your nickname should be Jaws.
Jaws.
Jabberjaw.
Jabberjaw.
Gotcha.
Or Jaws for short, right?
Yeah.
Go for short.
How about Fred Lee?
Fredley? Fredley Tedley?
What the fuck is wrong with him?
Who just said? Who just did that little? Don't say that. Did you guys hear that?
Something. Yeah, it was like it's coming from Tim.
It's Tim's TV. He's watching
Tim,
TV.
are you watching 50 Shades of Grey or something?
No, he's watching the fucking Biden, whatever
Yeah.
the fuck.
Are you watching that, Tim?
He is.
No.
Yeah, no, no. Nope. I'm not. Nope. Not here or here. No.
Right here.
Fuck.
No, but
No, I'm not watching it.
What an embarrassment.
all right, then I will stick with what I have on my cup.
Yes.
There
There
you
you
go.
go.
I'm not, excuse
There
me,
you go.
not cup, but mug.
Mug. There you go.
It's like a 3-week hiatus. That was awesome decision, Fred.
Well, you know what, Tim?
I feel so much better, and I'm sure they feel that much better at the Water Street Brewery now that the owner doesn't have to go out and personally go, "It's okay, Fred. We'll make you another one."
He was actually, Dave's been sitting by the phone waiting for you to
Yeah.
call. That's what your nickname is. Every time I go in there, I'm like, Dave, what are you doing? You're supposed to be, mingling. I gotta wait for Fred's call. He's gonna give me a call any minute. Give me his fucking nickname.
Oh God, Mike, that was
Did
funny.
you just see him in there that night though, looking at our other mugs and him sitting there talking to Dave? We all got nicknames, and how do I not have a nickname? That's not right. I should have a nickname.
That's
I'll
what.
have another.
Wardo.
I got
Wardo.
a nickname
Yo.
for you. I got
Wardo.
you call Deep Throat.
This will be the headline of what edition of the tick are we? 93rd, 92nd?
92.
So number 92, and Fred has finally made his decision.
The decision.
The decision.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Fred's final answer. His nickname is, are you ready for it? Fred.
Fred.
I've done a lot of self searching.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's Fred Windsor.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with all the other Freds you know.
Well, think about. I want you guys to think about it. How many other Freds do you guys know besides me?
Well, not our
Right,
age,
two,
but
boy.
I know a lot of
Two.
my parents' age friends that are Fred, but you're the only one our age. Fred Kemp, it used to live this across the
Oh
street.
yeah.
Fred Flintstone.
Hey, Barney. Yeah. Let's see.
We could have called him The Voice.
Freddie
Freddie-
Prince.
Freddie
Freddie
Krueger.
Prince Jr.
What
The closest one, Tim, was yours. So
was Tim's?
Wins 4.
Wins for? Wins for. I don't get it. What's wins for?
wins. Really?
Wins.
Wins. Windsor. Minus
I get
CER.
that. I get that. I never heard
And
anybody
then-
call you wins before. I believe to get your ass kicked. Someone saying that, but anyway. Wins for? Wins
Favorite
for
nu-
who?
It's my favorite number.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay, good. good question. Favorite
So-
number, Tim? Fred's is 4. Tim, favorite number?
12, 33.
I got two.
You got 2, 12 and 33?
12 and
You got
30.
two numbers, or two's the number?
I'm
Yeah.
33. I'm 33.5 to be exact.
0.5.
What is that? The
0.5.
inches of your head? Or?
Yeah, I was gonna say the circumference of his head.
No, because I'll be courteous to the other jackass that had 33 before me.
Oh. Okay, Brock, your favorite number?
Do I get two? Like fucking Mr. Big Head?
You can have 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but I only have two.
Okay.
7 and 33.
All right, Rob.
And thank you, Tim, for respecting your elders.
Partial to the number 69, but I've
Or
always liked the number 4 because I was born in April.
Okay. Mine is 5. The number 5. I don't know why. It's just number 5.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, interesting. So, hey, back to Brock and having a grandbaby and all this stuff.
Rockstar.
Yeah,
Rock
Rockstar.
Well, I got
So, so,
Broccoli.
so, guys, when you were expecting your first child, and when you're, how did you feel when the baby was born, and you saw your first child right there, and they put him or her right in your hands? I mean, what was going through your mind, or what did you see, or how did you feel when that happened?
Who do you want to go first?
Whoever wants to.
I think pretty much.
Let's see who
everybody's
had.
same
Let's go.
thing.
Who had their first kid? Was it Mike? It probably went Mike, Tim, Brock, me, and then Rob. I would imagine.
Yeah, probably.
No,
Mike.
I had my oldest is 30. So.
Oh yeah.
I'll-
So yeah, you
Oh,
would
okay.
be. When
25.
is their birthday?
May.
Okay.
You got 30-year-old.
win.
Wow.
Mine was
Boy,
in
that seems
June.
like it flies.
Well,
you-
okay, so all of my children, we already discussed this. All my children were born with Mike's mother in the room. She was the attending nurse. And Dr. O'Brien was the doctor, and we had worked out that once the head and shoulders were out, I got to get down there and pull the rest of it out, put it on top of Julie.
Oh wow.
And I did that with all of them. And I'm pretty sure I dropped Zach on his head, but we don't need to tell him.
Yeah.
That explains everything.
So basically, what it comes down to is what I was thinking was don't freaking drop them.
Don't fuck this up.
Exactly. You got one job to do. Zach being 10 pounds, 10 ounces. And she had him
Holy shit.
Whoa.
10 pounds. And I had to tug a little bit. And he was a little bit slippery, but I got him out.
10
Put him on
pounds,
top.
10 ounces.
Yep.
That's a big boy.
And he wasn't the biggest baby that day. He was second biggest. The biggest one was almost 16 pounds.
16 pounds.
Somebody
And
gave
there
birth
was
to
a
a fifth grader.
C-section though. It wasn't.
Oh,
an
I was
actual
gonna
birth.
say, I hope it's C-section. Otherwise,
Yeah.
damn, 16 pounds. I never heard of a baby that big.
Crazy.
Oh yeah. You remember Dale Black, right? Bill Black's older brother, Dale.
Yeah.
That was his child.
Wow, boy or girl?
Boy.
It was a little girl.
No, it was a big girl or a big boy. Wow.
No, so to me it was just I was just thinking about getting down there and pulling that out and make sure that it got on top of Julie safely. That was all I was thinking about.
That's what the actress said to the Archbishop. But okay, Mike, I got down there and pulled it up. Sorry.
You ruined
Hey,
such a beautiful moment, Fred.
I know. How about you, Mike?
Well, my mom was also in the room for all of my kids. I think she was retired for Bella, pretty sure. But It's kind of hard to describe. I mean, especially like when you cut the cord for the first one, that's a weird
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah.
No question.
But I don't know. It sounds corny and everybody says it, but you don't know what love is until your first child is born. Like you're instantly overcome with that feeling. Like this
No
child
question.
has been brought into this world by, these two people. It's unbelievable. It's like,
No question. No question.
yeah, I don't know how
So,
to describe it. It's just like you just feel love that like you've never felt before for any person.
yep.
So
Tim?
Agreed.
For me, Maddie was like, man, it was a long haul, like 14 hours of labor. It was bad. And it
For
was,
who?
for Madison, it was 14 hours of labor. It was long.
No, I mean, it was bad for who?
Well, for James, obviously, you know that.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it was a long process. And when, 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 through the months or whatever, and then we get the baby, the baby's kicking and baby's moving and stuff like that. I used to do a lot of hum on Jamie's belly to get Madison to move because she's worried that, whatever.
Yeah.
And when she was born, I got her in my hands and I did that on her face, and her eyes were like lit up and looked at me, and that I was like, oh my God, amazing. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, she was used to your voice.
Yes,
That's cool.
100%.
That's really cool.
I love you.
So,
Did
was
you
a- it
sing?
was-
Or-
that
did you
was a
sing or
cool-
hum, Tim?
hum,
Was there-
hum,
Okay.
just to get her to move, because they would push so much. You guys, everybody's been through that. You see the baby push, and it was pretty cool. So when that happened, and when she was born, her eyes flickered, and the nurse goes, "She knows your voice." I go, "Yes, she does." So it was pretty cool.
Hmm.
Wonderful, a wonderful moment.
Yep. Nancy with her Nancy struggled with both pregnancies. She was preeclampsia with Taylor. And her water broke, and we got her to the hospital, and they didn't come in and give her the epidural like right away, and they got there just enough time where she wasn't dilated to the point where she couldn't have it, and they got it, and they finally got her comfortable. And when both kids, I think for both kids, the total amount of pushes were like 6, three apiece. Couldn't believe how fast. But when Taylor came out, I mean, I don't know, it was just kind of weird where they held her and she kind of we locked eyes, and it just immediately, I mean, I could just feel the the warmth going through your body, knowing that you helped create that, and how beautiful she was. And she was big. She was 26 inches long, and she was 9 pounds 8 ounces, and she was a month early. And she was kind of a special kid, because when we went to have, to find out when our Nancy's due date would be, it ended up being on May 22nd, which was eerie because that's the day that my mom died. So we thought it was kind of weird, was kind of eerie about it, but she ended up being a month early. And we thought, we just thought there might be some difficulties, but when she came out, she was just this monster of a kid, and she loved that we had she loved it. We used to have that like that thing, just with when Nancy slept, you could hear that, so it was kind of like an extra heartbeat type thing, just to kind of keep her calm. And when she came out and she was crying, we turned that thing on, and she just calmed right down. And it was just watching the reactions of the family members coming in and seeing her, and knowing that, you are now a dad. It's just a really kind of a cool feeling.
Cool.
I just can't believe she's married now and somebody just accepted an offer on a house in New Baltimore, her and her husband. I'm like, wow, it's just so crazy how fast it went. Now, Rob,
Well,
late to the game.
late to the game, Gage has cystic fibrosis, and then during the pregnancy, we knew he had a high chance of being a carrier and a chance of having the disease. So there was complications with the pregnancy, and they had to go and get him at 5 weeks early. So he was a preemie, but he was almost 8 pounds as a preemie.
Wow.
And I was in the room. They had me faced the opposite way as they went in to get the C-section. Matter of fact, I got in the room a little bit late. I was at the little wash station washing up. And as I was just finishing up, I could hear him cry for the first time. And I just lost it. I just started crying. I don't know why. It just,
Well,
like
I mean,
Fred talking about his glory days of sports, I just lost it right there. I mean, just, and I turned around to only see Megan's intestines up on her belly.
Ooh.
And then I almost lost it and I almost fainted right there
Oh, geez.
before they
That'll do
gave me Gage. But I was like, oh, but it's an incredible feeling. And it just like you said, I think it was Mike, maybe it was Tim. There's no other love in your life. You love your parents, you love people that are close to you, you love your wives, but there's no other love like you have for a child. There's just no doubt about that.
totally.
Yeah, you will do things for your child that you just. I mean, at that point in time, you're totally committed.
Yep.
You have a job. The most important job to do is to raise that child at that point in time.
Wait,
I would put. Well,
That's why
I
get
think
up-
we
get
would
up to-
all. Yeah, we would all put ourselves in harm's way for any one of our kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
No
like
question.
Brock just said, your whole focus changes. Whatever age you are, if you're 18 and had a child, or like me at 45 had a child, your whole focus in life changes. And it's, hey, everything I do now is no longer for me, it's for them.
True.
Why you get up and get out. That's why you get up and get out the door every day.
Yo,
Right on.
absolutely. You do things like I had jobs I just hated. I mean, like hated, but hey, I have people to care for.
Yep.
Yep.
You got to do it. You got to do
Yep.
it.
Do what you gotta do.
Gage asked me one time, Dad, why do you go to work? I said, do you like sleeping in the bed at night? He's like, yeah. I said, do you like eating food every night? Yeah.
Boy, know
You
that.
like all the
Six-
toys in the game?
Six
Yeah.
sticks.
Yeah. Well,
You
Dad's
like
why
eating
Dad has
6
to go to
steaks for
work.
breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad has to go to work.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have another grandchild here any day now. Delaney's
Whoa.
actually past her due date, so
Really?
any minute now. Just waiting for the call.
That's
Awesome.
awesome. How many
That's
is this, Mike?
Be the second one.
Second one.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And it'll be another granddaughter. So I'll have another granddaughter pretty soon.
It's awesome.
More
Awesome.
boys to chase away.
Yep.
It's ironic that, like on the 4th of July, Alyssa had our child, and then the good lifelong friend of mine, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, Darren Chavinsky, passed away on the same day.
Oh, did he pass?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it was kind of bittersweet. I mean, we went to kindergarten together. We did a lot of things together. Great guy. Love him to death. Little toast to Darren Chavinsky. Raise him if you got him.
Darren, and sorry to Paul, his brother.
Oh, it's horrible.
Damn. Because we were talking about that at your house.
Yeah.
Was he sick, Brock, or what? Was
He had cancer.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
That is.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
It's getting
I
a
love
lot of
how
good
he ends
people.
his shows on a high note.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Our show is available on Facebook. X.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
Well, hey,
It's-
the only thing we got to look forward to now is next Thursday, boys.
Lucky Steakhouse, baby.
yep. You guys will be there whooping it up, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Rob and I will be whooping it up in Houghton, 9.5 hours away.
That'll be awesome. Be awesome.
That's far enough away.
Yeah, that'll be good.
That's
Just-
about where
just-
everybody likes me.
Yep,
9.5
just
hours
far enough.
Well, the
Just
night-
just out of reach.
Yeah. Well,
Remember,
they-
boys. Just remember, boys. They do have law enforcement up there also.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we're not
Rob-
going to be driving anywhere. We're going to.
Hey, Rob,
We're just
they
gonna,
got the Keenaw Brewery up there, and my friend, they got the Red Ridge and the the Widowmaker. You're not going to be disappointed when you have some of that, especially on tap, brother.
I look forward to it.
No kidding. Rob plans on drinking Houghton out of their Bourbon, as he says.
Bourbon.
Bourbon selection. Yeah, it's gone.
They probably don't have much Bourbon up there in Houghton.
Probably not.
It's probably more like sarsaparillas and
Yeah.
Fair enough.
whatnot.
Yeah. Hey, we got a
Rob
new
is a
movie out.
sucker for babones.
Yeah.
he likes big Bourbons.
Babones. The bigger, the
And he
better.
cannot lie.
And dark.
Yeah.
Don't forget dark. That's gotta be-
Dark
Yeah,
Bourbon.
Big, dark babones. I can't get enough of those big, dark babones.
Them
Yeah.
bones.
Once you have one Bourbon,
Damn
you're a bone sucker for life,
Ooh,
right, Tim?
Bourbons.
Oh God.
Tim, are you
still
with
there?
us? Tim.
No.
Wake
Tim.
up, Tim.
No, he's too busy. He's too busy watching. Merry Thanksgiving.
I can't
You're the
wait for
sucker.
the drive contest between Tim and Fred.
No, I can't wait for the beanbag contest again.
Beanbag. It's
Good
called
Lord.
cornhole.
Why do you keep calling it a beanbag?
Well, whatever.
We're not playing. The was it the tic tac toe game? With the
Fred.
beanbag?
Are there
Cornhole.
are there beans in the bag?
No, they're rice.
No, there's synthetic.
Isn't it corn? Isn't that why it's called cornhole?
It used to be corn. but-
Hey, what's the proper distance between boards? boys?
27 feet,
Front to
Okay.
front.
front to front.
We will measure it out in the barn and we'll have it happen.
Let's
Do you
make
have-
it 24.5 just to fuck with those two.
I can make adjustments.
Oh,
Who can?
Fred, when's the last time you played the cornhole?
Saturday.
Where?
Wow.
With
How about you?
who? Not Kendra. I'm not talking about with Kendra.
Yeah.
I-
And not
I haven't
playing
played much.
not playing with yourself. I mean playing by yourself. I mean playing with nobody else.
Yeah, who'd you play?
It was Connor, Kevin, Evan Brown, and myself.
Oh, okay. So you did it with the whole Mon clan.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the Vanilla Gorilla Clan.
Yeah,
And
great
did you
baby.
switch partners or did you stay partners, same partners the whole time?
We just switched off. Other people were there too. I mean, the girls wanted to play too, but
You and
And they-
Kevin were a team.
it was whoever needed a partner. It was just one of those things where we just
Oh.
rotated out.
Brock, when's the last time you played cornhole?
Beanbags.
It's been a while.
What? I thought you played in the league.
Yeah, the league's over. It's
In the
summertime.
winter.
I'm a boater.
Yeah, no shit.
Oh,
But
like Fred's
I mean,
a
I'll
boater.
still-
How many times you have the boat out this year?
Oh,
who? Me or him?
Fred.
You for
He's
oh,
like,
Fred.
oh yeah, it's boating season. Well,
Yeah. Zero.
yeah.
0 for Fred.
And
Brock?
my boat got damaged by the people at the marina, so that didn't help either.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So you don't play through the summer months, then, Brian?
I do. It's just I don't play the league,
Oh, you don't play the league.
so it's just strictly backyard. I mean, like
Well, if his buddy would have showed up a little bit earlier, we would have probably pulled out the boards and played at his house. And then
Brock,
I had to get back up
Brock, on Wednesday nights at the Port Huron Moose, they have,
Thursday.
oh, it's Thursday? They have cornhole, and you know, everybody puts a how much, Fred? $10, $20?
$10 in,
Yeah,
and you get you
win a
get
little money.
yep.
Oh.
You get a random partner and you just play and then they go off of your points and then they reseat you and then kind of just go that route. Funny thing is the one time that Rob and I went, we ended up winning and we ended up being partners.
Yeah, because I think we were the last two in. They had already all the teams set, so they just said, "Oh, you guys are a team." No,
No,
Oh.
that's what was the funniest part about it. I couldn't believe it. I thought, yeah, we're not going to be partners. And the next thing you know, we were. I'm like, all right, let's take care of business, and we did.
so. Fred, is Rob a good cornhole player?
no.
No, but he's you know he's one of those guys. He's a good wingman.
So he can throw him back to you.
Yeah,
He's good at picking them up and
Yeah.
back.
I just don't understand why he threw overhand.
He was going.
Yeah,
Nothing but that.
String
white
music.
chocolate.
String music.
Oh.
Yeah, that scene in Along Came Polly or was probably Philip.
Making it rain.
Phil,
Yeah.
T. Todd. T.
Sandy.
T. My burns
Sandy.
are long. Yeah, my lungs are burning.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was so freaking hilarious.
All right, let's wrap this.
All right, guys.
up.
Hey,
There you go.
sorry it took so long to do another show. We promised to do a little bit better next time. Do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to do a show on Tuesday? Since
No.
No,
Wednesday.
No, next week. I'm
All right.
until Thursday. I have client meetings on.
Okay, no problem. So the following week we can hopefully get back on. I have messages out to Chris Meldrum, John Jansen, Eddie Stevens, Jeff Bohm,
Joe
so-
Biden.
No,
Our next show is going to be when?
the week after the
Week after. Okay.
Yeah. week
Wait,
after.
are you listening to what Fred say?
No, I never listen to it.
Understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Understandable.
So we're doing a show tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right.
The 17. I keep them real clean though.
Yeah, because we are 8 shows away from the century mark.
oh my God.
Nothing gets by you.
Yes. So we are on X, we are on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and like I said, we're also on YouTube. If you like the show, great. For all you that usually watches us, please. Sorry for the inconvenience that we haven't been on in a while. I hope you haven't forgot about us, all three
Sorry,
of you.
not
Please
sorry.
watching.
Yep. So you guys have a great week, everybody out there. You guys, hey Brock, congratulations on your first grandchild. Healthy.
Thank you.
Tim, love the haircut. Rob,
Keeps getting
Eddie
better.
Munster said he wants his haircut back. So, but it's beautiful. Graybeard, hey, it's good to know that you're okay and you're healthy.
I'm still
And
alive.
Fred got his new nickname, Deep Throat.
And thank God Fred came up with it finally. I was
Yes.
glad.
Great
Good guy.
nickname.
You
Fred
call
Windsor.
Dave and tell
Yeah.
him.
Fred
My-
Windsor.
call him
Perfect.
Fred
Fred
Windsor.
Fred
please.
Windsor.
You should put
Fred
Fred Windsor,
Fred
Fred.
male prostitute.
All right, later, boys. Go.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Deuces.
Peace.